Hello, Internet. My name is Sam Rubenstein. This is After Campfire, and it's 1 in the morning. Woo! On a Monday. Woo! March 19th. Woo! I was puppy sitting this weekend. My brother got a puppy, so I went up to Albany to meet it and watch it and train it and deal with its life. So, with that said, let's get this little ditty started. So, last week, 2 weeks ago, I asked Henry to make a terrible Photoshop, and instead, he made the greatest picture that's ever existed, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And it made it very difficult to follow up. So I didn't know what I was actually going to do for my Photoshop of Henry for this one. Um, so I was just panicking until a little image came up in my timelines of memory. Tiny Henry from when we were CITs and well. With that in mind, I am proud to present the new team Die Gooden.
Invisible, row, row, fight the power, touch the untouchable, break the unbreakable, row, row, fight the power.
Gurren Lagann, spin on. Who the hell do you think Henry Greenhood is? Row, fight the power. Anyway, with that said, Henry's question to me was, how do you not procrastinate? How do you motivate yourself? And I don't have an answer to that. So it depends. There are certain things where I'm super motivated, and I just get really aggressively into it, like a lot. Like, I'm not gonna ever stop until I feel like I've accomplished my goal. But for every one of those tasks, there's stuff that I just don't want to do, and then I put myself in doing it. And then I pick a day and I schedule myself to have to do it that day. And if I don't do it, well, then I'm a failure because I didn't even listen to my schedule. So that's my answer, is guilt. I guilt myself into doing things that I don't want to, unless it's something where it's the right thing to do, and then I do the right thing because you don't really get a choice on that. But for schoolwork that I don't want to do, come on, Sam, you have to get it done, or else you're a failure to society. And then you just kind of stare at yourself and wonder why you're not doing it, and then you do it. But even then, for me, homework always takes a while, so I listen to music, I do a bunch of other stuff while doing my homework. This way, I can get it done. I schedule time for it so that I don't avoid it. So schedule it, force yourself to do it, put it on a calendar, and give yourself the right time, especially because if it's a task you don't want to do, you tend to really need time to make sure it's done right. So I give myself extra time because I know when we do it, then I'm gonna be oh, I need a drink. So then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna grab a glass of water and I'm gonna sit down and do a bit more. I'm gonna you know what really goes with a drink? Food. So I'm gonna cook dinner, and then I'm just gonna cook dinner, and then I sit there and I'll do more of it, and then I'll eat dinner while I'm doing it. And I go, wow, that was a lot of dinner. You know what needs to go with the dinner? Another thing to drink. And it just keeps going throughout the entire day. So that's that. I don't have a diary of how to adult, because I'm not really adulting, just doing things. With that said, so Henry, I have a question for you. My brother and I were discussing this while I was up there this weekend, that I talk to everyone, and that he says that's not a normal thing to do, but he also says I get a lot of cool free things out of it. So he doesn't know how to stop me or anything like that. So my question for you would be, what's one weird habit that other people don't like that you do that works out for you? For example, I'm going to talk about it in depth in my next video, but I talk to literally everyone. Most people don't do that apparently, and that makes me weird. But also, I get free stuff out of it, I meet cool people. So, Henry, what's your weird fun fact? And like weird habit that you do? Goodbye.